We have a little bit lengthy press briefing because we have to do some appraisals, achievements, way forward towards 2022, advices, and warning. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our end-of-year press briefing, where we will showcase additional achievements that we have recorded in the ongoing effort to sustain the relative peace that have been enjoyed for the past 2 months in Zamfara State. This press briefing also intends to assure members of the public of our preparedness in the forthcoming Christmas and New Year celebrations. At the moment, we have made an adequate security arrangement before, during, and after the two festivities. Our massive deployment of personnel has covered all critical and vulnerable places, especially worship centers and recreational areas. The assignment is going to be conducted in total collaboration with other security agencies and critical stakeholders. We are therefore appealing for cooperation and support to ensure a hitch-free celebrations. Another area where this press briefing will focus is how the command intends to project some of its security plans for the forthcoming year 2022, so that we can do more than as we did in 2021, especially in the areas of arrest of criminals, recovery of sophisticated weapons, minimizing attacks on villages and communities, as well as near total stoppage of kidnapping, abduction of innocent people for ransom. Gentlemen of the press, the year 2021 has been very tough and tedious, but the perseverance and persistent commitment of our efforts by officers and men, some who paid with their lives, have tremendously impacted to the current relative peace Zamfara State enjoys. We therefore resolve to double our unalloyed commitment and sacrifice so that year 2022 becomes a prosperous year where people and security of the citizenry is guaranteed for social, economic, and political growth. Our ability to discharge our duties successfully and maintain the current tempo of peace in the state was due to the support and guides we receive on daily basis from our amiable and indefatigable Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, PSC Daga, NPM, FDC. This has gone a long way in strengthening our operational capacity and professional efficiency. Similarly, the foresight and the doggedness of the state government through the unique leadership of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Bello Mahmoud Matawale, MON, coupled with the will to succeed, was indeed unparalleled in an annal history of the state since its creation. He has all along drew near all the security agencies in the state by providing the wherewithal necessary to get to the root cause of acts of banditry in the state. For the press in Zamfara State, you are wonderful people. The way and manner you executed professional and moral code of ethics in your reportage of Zamfara crisis was not only guided by professional training, but also a sense of responsibility. In the last 4 months that I assumed duty as the Commissioner of Police in the state, the press have never reported any event or incident that has not happened. The much talk of sensational journalism was never part of your trade, and the adage that pen is mightier than the sword does not influence your report of events in Zamfara State. I say thank you. We have some modest achievements to showcase here. recovery of AK-47 magazine, an abandoned motorcycle along Sokoto-Gusau Road by operatives attached to 78 PMF Maradun. On 14 December 2021, at about 11:30 hours, police operatives attached to 78 PMF Squadron Maradun, while on rigorous confidence-building patrol along Sokoto-Gusau Road, came across some armed robbers who are trying to block the road, opened fire on them, and the robbers abandoned a red Boxer motorcycle at Kwanal Sadu in Zamfara local government area. Further search of the scene resulted in the recovery of a magazine of an AK-47 rifle. Preliminary investigation revealed that the abandoned motorcycle was stolen from Garbadu village in Zamfara by the armed bandits on the 13th December 2021 at about 23:00 hours. The motorcycle had been handed over to the rightful owner. Repel bandit attack and rescue of 3 kidnapped victims at Rugan Tudu village via Karakai district in Bungudu local government area. On the 15th December 2021, at about 13:00 hours, DPO Bungudu, on receipt of a distress call of an intended attack, led a police tactical team to Rugan Tudu village where bandits stormed the community and abducted some people. The attack was successfully repelled by the operatives, who rescued the already 3 kidnapped victims, including a 3-month-old baby. The victims have been debriefed and reunited with their families, and I'm sure they are here, you can see them. Now, recovery of 8 AK-47 rifles, 1 GPMG, 1 rocket launcher, 1 rocket, and 5 magazines at bandit enclaves known as Bayanrua in Maradu local government area. Gentlemen of the press, the ongoing military, police, and other security agencies' operation at various bandits locations has been recording tremendous results and successes. You will recall that last month alone, during my 2 separate press briefings, we have showcased 13 AK-47 rifles recovered by our police operatives during a gun battle with the bandits at some locations in Shinkafi and Maradu, respectively. As a follow-up to that achievement, on the 15th December 2021, our police tactical operatives on bush clearance operation at Maradu Forest acted on intelligent information, stormed the suspect bandits' hideout near Bayanrua. The operative had an encounter with the hoodlums, thereby neutralizing many of them while others escaped with possible gunshot wounds. In the course of combing or searching the scene, 8 AK-47 rifles, 1 general purpose machine gun, 1 rocket launcher, 1 rocket, and 5 magazines were recovered by the operatives, which are here displayed before you. You can see them for yourself. Repel of bandit attack at Musawa and Keta villages in Safe local government area, and the recovery of the AK-47 rifle and death of a bandit. On the 18th December 2021, at about 17:00 hours, a group of bandits numbering about 50 stormed the above villages with intent to attack the communities. Police mobile operatives attached to 42 PMF Squadron Gusau were alerted of the situation. They responded promptly and repelled the attack after a serious gun battle. At the end of the encounter, one of the bandits was fatally injured while others escaped with gunshot wounds. An AK-47 rifle with 4 rounds of live ammunition belonging to the bandits was recovered by the operatives. You can see it there for yourself. Recovery of 69 roasting cows at Studun Masu village via Karaka district in Bungudu local government area. On the 19th December 2021, at about 14:00 hours, police tactical operatives led by the DPO Bungudu responded to a distress call at Tudu Masa, where large numbers of armed bandits stormed the village and rustled 69 cows. The police operative successfully repelled the bandits after a serious gun battle that lasted for hours. The 69 rustled cows have been recovered. 60 cows were identified by the rifle owners and handed over to them, while the remaining 9 have been transferred to the State Government Committee for the Recovery of Stolen Livestock for further action. Arrest of 3 suspects who supply and sell hard drugs to bandits and other criminal elements along Shinkafi-Isa axis. Names of the suspects: Awalu Mahmuda, Shafiu Yakubu, and Umar Ahmed. Exhibit recovered 30 tabs of Exol 5, 150 tabs of D5, 1.5 bundles of dried leaves suspected to be Indian hemp. On the 21st December 2021, at about 13:00 hours, police patrol teams attached to Shinkafi Division Police Station, while on confident building patrol along Shinkafi Isa Road, acted on intelligence report and intercepted the above-named suspect in possession of the above-mentioned exhibits. Preliminary investigation at the Shinkafi Divisional Police Station revealed that the suspects have specialized in supplying and selling of hard drugs to bandits and other criminal elements in Shinkafi and its environs. Investigation is in progress with a view to arresting their partners in crime before being charged to court for prosecution. Now, let me tell you the way forward to 2022. As crime and criminalities are becoming more and more sophisticated, there is the need for us to improve on our strategies to confront the new trend by not only improving on our operational capabilities, but also investigative prowess. Thus, the command and other security agencies intend to map out strategies that could improve on the successes achieved in 2021. This we intend to do it in 2 major segments. 1, improving efficiency of the personnel. By this, it means that effort will be geared toward training and retraining our personnel to cope up with the new trend in confronting hoodlums and other undesirable elements in the society. Emphasis will be placed on training of personnel in the areas of weapon handling, not only for defending the citizen, but also eradicating incidences of accidental discharge that proved to be fatal in most cases. They will also be trained to be more civil and respect the dignity of human being, and also abide by all the rights and privileges of the citizenry as enshrined in Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution. Full implementation of community policing. This is the main policy thrust of the force, because all what was achieved in 2021 had its background from collaboration with other security agencies, traditional rulers, cultural groups, and other associations that are vital in bringing relative peace in the state. The year 2022 will witness, by God's willing, improved synergy with all the critical stakeholders that will usher in a new economically viable and politically stable Zamfara state. This we intend to do in concert with the state government. I have some security tips for members of the public. Finally, considering the manner in which criminal elements perpetrate their devilish activities, the command is issuing some security tips that will help members of the public to take note of any criminal tendency. The security tips have been categorized into 3 as follows. While at home, know your surroundings well to detect strange people. Install CCTV cameras at home or office if possible to monitor movement of people around. Keep or memorize emergency numbers at all times. You can create speed dial numbers in your mobile phone just in case you find yourself in a very difficult situation. Watch what and where you speak, especially on the phone outside your house. More especially telling your friends on the phone about your plan for movement. Do not give away any personal information such as phone numbers and home addresses, especially on social networks, websites, or to persons unknown to you. Warn your words to children from opening doors or gates to strangers at all times. While driving, because of the festivities, avoid overspeeding. Avoid night journey. If you look at all the attacks on commuters in Zamfara State through Sokoto and Katsina happens at night. So I advise people not to travel at night. Be on seat belt while driving. Don't drink and drive. Ensure all doors of your vehicles are locked. Make good use of your side and inner mirrors to detect if you are being trailed. Because of people, they've trailed them, they won't know, so be careful. Ensure that reasonable gap is given to vehicle in front of you. Observe the movement of persons while driving in and out of your home. Do not display valuables in your car. Never you leave your children alone in your parked car. While traveling, enter vehicle only at recognized and approved motor parks. Do not board a vehicle with only a few passengers inside. They may be armed robbers. Avoid lonely routes. If you observe any suspicious person or item in the vehicle you are traveling in, raise alarm at any checkpoint. Warning. I want to use this medium to warn all citizens of Zamfara State that the use of fireworks in the state remains banned. Anybody found selling or using it will be arrested and prosecuted. I'm wishing the good people of Zamfara State and Nigerians in general a peaceful celebration, and also to use this season to pray for our leaders and the nation for peace and sustainable security. Thank you, and God bless.